Wow. And here I am surrounded by not only my family, but my coworkers. And thank you to all of you. You've really lifted me up at times, and I draw energy off of all of you. And I'm so proud of all of you. And then my grandson Lachlan's sitting here. Lachlan, you think you want to take over for me someday? No. Lachlan, let me tell you something. If a guy decided to be an anchorman for 40 years, anyway, hey, as I get set to sign off from the news desk for the last time, I'd like to share some final thoughts. First of all, I'm so blessed and grateful to all of you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your lives for all these years. You know, as a young father, I remember watching Mr. Rogers on television, I think with Alex and Anna, my two oldest, when they were little. And Fred Rogers said, I'll never forget this, often when you think you're at the end of something, you're at the beginning of something new. So here I am years later, and I'm about to find out if those words are true. You know, it was my boyhood dream to do this job, and I have loved every minute of it. And I believe that there's a force for good in the world. And as a journalist, I always felt a responsibility to use my skills as a force for good. Stories that put a spotlight on darkness and stories that help right a wrong, but most important, stories done with compassion and kindness, because those are the stories that can touch and change lives. My stories have led to scores of children being adopted after viewers watched my Wednesday's Child segments, or the personal story I shared earlier this year with you on my journey out of silence when I lost my hearing. And more than anything else, stories are what makes us human and what makes us truly who we are. So, while I'll no longer be appearing nightly on your television screens, I hope you'll sometimes recall a story and moment that I've shared with you over the years, and maybe you'll smile. And I'll leave you with a quote from one of my favorite movies. A man tells his stories so many times that he becomes the stories. They live on after him, and in that way, he becomes immortal. I hope I'll live on in your hearts, like you will always live on in mine. I love all of you.